welcome back to another recipe episode of In the Kitchen with Sandy. I am so glad to be back in my kitchen cooking for you all. I hope you're enjoying the vlogs. I enjoy doing them. I love doing them, so I hope you're enjoying them as well. But today what we're making is a taco soup, a Mexican taco soup. Hey, it's all Mexican, right, if it's taco. But this is absolutely delicious. It's phenomenal. Fabulous if you're on a low-carb diet. Fabulous if you're not on a low-carb diet. It's quick and it's easy and it's amazing. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me tell you what I got going on over here on my stove. I've got a little bit of lean ground turkey going on, and I am just mashing that up. I hope you can see that really well. Let's go in a little bit. If you want to use ground chuck, you can use ground chuck. If you want to use ground chicken, you could use ground chicken. Any type of ground beef would be perfectly fine with this recipe. I'm just going ahead and just giving that a chop, nice chop. I've got my stove top on about medium, slightly over medium. And what you're going to add to this is some onions and garlic. Now, normally I tell you not to add your onions and garlic until you have already drained your meat, but in this case, since we're using the ground turkey, I don't need to drain this because there's nothing going to come out of it. It's very lean. So you can go ahead and add your onions and your garlic to the pot right along with that. And we're just going to cook this until it's nice and brown. I'm also going to add to that a little bit of onion flakes. And you know why? Because it gives more of a deeper onion flavor than just the onions alone. So I'm going to add a little bit of onion flakes to that. I'd say probably about a teaspoonful. I'm just kind of eyeballing it. And we're going to continue to cook this until it's completely cooked through. Alright, at this point, guys, I want you to go ahead and start adding chicken stock to this. You're going to add about 6 to 7 cups of chicken stock to this. Maybe a little bit more, depending on how liquidy you like it. I like my soups a little bit liquidy, so I may end up adding a little bit more than this. It smells absolutely phenomenal already. That was about 6 cups, and again, I may add a little bit more. And to that, I'm going to go ahead and add a bouillon cube. Just because anytime I add chicken stock, I always like to add a bouillon cube as well, a couple bouillon cubes, because I don't think the chicken stock is really that chickeny. So we're going to go with 1 for now, just to see, and then I'll test it once it starts cooking really well to make sure that I have enough. You're going to add 2 of the cans of the diced tomatoes and green chilies, the Rotel. And these are just the 10-ounce cans. Look at that, that's already looking amazing. And it smells amazing. And then you're going to add, all I had was this big can. You're going to add about, if you have the smaller can, that works better. I'm just going to save the rest of these because I'm going to make some macaroni and tomatoes tomorrow. But this is the 28-ounce can of petite diced tomatoes. I'm just going to stir that. I used slightly over half of those. And then I'm also going to add another small can of the green chilies because I want a little bit extra heat to mine, and it does add just a little bit of extra goodness to it. I'm just going to combine that. Oh, this is so good. And like I said, this is perfect if you're doing a low-carb dish or a low-carb diet. Gluten-free, all that good stuff. And then to this, you're going to add a block of cream cheese. This is going to make it a nice creamy dish. I'm trying to do this without splashing it on myself. It's not too hot though at this point because you've added your other liquids. Just pop that right in there. Oh, it's going to be amazing. Of course, you know, anything that you make ahead of time, it's going to make it absolutely even better. Look at that. I'm making a mess all over my pan, and you're just going to let that heat through until it melts, and it's going to be so creamy and so delicious. Just kind of chop it up in there, and it'll melt. And right now I've got my temperature on about medium low because I kind of want this to come together a little bit slowly. And then you're going to also add some taco seasoning. I like to add about half a pack of this, not the whole pack. And then I like to test it and see if I need to add more. It's always easier to add some than it is to take it away. You don't want it too taco-y. You don't want it like your, you know, like when you're having taco salads or tacos. You just want it, you know, just a little bit of that taco flavor to go through. Oh, it smells so delicious. This is taking your Taco Tuesday to an all new level, friends. And then we're also going to add a couple shakes of my signature blend seasoning. Again, the link is below. Go to my Facebook fan page and you can have this delivered right to your door within a week to 2 weeks. This has all my favorite seasonings in it. It's got garlic and onions and crushed red peppers and pepper and salt and all that goodness. This smells so phenomenal. Now we're just going to let this go and cook for, you know, till the cheese is melted through. We're going to let it really simmer for probably about 20, 25, 30 minutes, and I'll let you know what it looks like and what it tastes like when we get there. We're also going to add some Mexican cheese. You can add any type of cheese you want. If you want to just do the like sharp cheddar or mild cheddar, that's fine, but I like to add the Mexican cheese in there. That adds much more deliciousness to this. Now this is going to come together so beautifully. So we're going to let this go ahead and simmer for a little bit before we add our cheese, and I'll let you know when we get to the next step. Alright, let's take a little look-see. This looks absolutely amazing. And I already tasted it, and it tastes amazing as well. So got a few pieces of cream cheese in there to, I don't know why it don't melt very well, but it doesn't. I guess you could substitute for heavy whipping cream if you'd like, but this tastes absolutely phenomenal. I'm not substituting anything at this point. Now what you're going to do, this has been cooking probably for about 30 minutes. It's been simmering. I'm going to go ahead and add some cilantro. You don't want to add a whole lot because cilantro is very, has a very pungent flavor. And look at the color. Look at the beautiful colors that that's adding to it. And then we're also going to add some Mexican style 4 cheese blend. We're probably going to add about a cup and a half to it. Cup and a half, somewhere right around there. Look at that. Of course, you can add as much or as little as you would like. You know that. You guys know that. And then just give it a stir. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at that. This is such a lovely, lovely soup. Look at that. Now we're just going to put the lid back on it again and just kind of set it side saddle just like that. You know, where you got a little bit of steam escaping through there. You want to make sure it's on low. You're going to let this cook for about another additional 10 minutes, and then we're going to be ready to eat. All right, my delicious soup is done, and it's absolutely phenomenal. I'm going to go ahead and add me some right to my bowl. For some reason, some of the cream cheese just did not, oh, look at that, did not dissolve completely. Not sure why. That kind of makes you nervous about cream cheese, doesn't it? And we're going to add just a little bit more fresh cilantro to this. I'm going to take you right over here. Gotta look at that. You gotta get a good eye on that. Look at that. Oh, check out my new phone case. Isn't that not just awesome? Look at this. Look at this soup. Look at this. And then we're just gonna add a little bit more cilantro to it. Look at that. Just for color. How beautiful is that? How beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and grab my spoon from over here where I have already been tasting it. Look how pretty that is. Beautiful. Trust me when I tell you, it doesn't get any easier than that. Isn't that just lovely? It's just so lovely. And it's hot. And it's comforting and it's cozy. and it's winter friendly, and it's hot. Oh my goodness, that is so delicious. Try this out on your family for Taco Tuesday. It's amazing. You're gonna like it. I promise you. I gotta have another bite. Need to wait till it cools though. That's cilantro. Gives it such a wonderful flavor. Adds that extra goodness to it. Make sure you give us a try really soon and let me know how you like it, because I think you're gonna love it. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do so. Share my videos. Leave a comment below. I love your comments. You guys know I love you all so very much. I hope you enjoy this recipe. I love you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.